customer. You know, that's thinly veiled as friendly information giving. The second is research. It's hard research, kind of hidden under the marketing guise. The third is blind optimism, she says. And her point is that marketers, particularly in the arts, are becoming hardwired to extract rather than to give, to sell rather than to connect, and to measure success in terms of short-term gains rather than any kind of long-term genuine relationship. Now, Tim, on his blog, he countered that Lisa's position was quite negatively placed. That implementing CRM activities that upsell a customer into other activities, for instance, it's not necessarily predatory if the customer actually finds value in that activity. Tim said that arts is, it's not predatory if there's a two-way exchange of value, rather than any kind of sales-dominated single push marketing position. So who's right here? Well, actually both of them, I think. I think it's naive to talk about CRM and the arts without ignoring our financial imperatives. I mean, for most of us, it's our job. We're supposed to be bringing in revenue and finding customers to come to our shows. But so much of, if you just talk about revenue-focused activity without actually talking about the customer's experience of those activities, you're really missing a big chunk. So how do we ensure a two-way exchange of value? Well, Ron was talking earlier about all the cool things that you should try and test to see what gets a reaction to you with your customer base. And, without a CRM system, that's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to track that particular activity back to a specific customer account. You're not going to be able to really monitor what they do over a long-term period. But CRM activities that make dollars and develop long-term customer relationships and the quality of the customer's total experience, that's what I want to focus on today. So just a quick definition, and frankly I've thrown quite a few words up onto these slides because the screen's so large so you can see it. And I thought it might come in handy later on when I give the PDF to the Australia Council and you guys can read it at your leisure. So don't worry about writing down too much of this stuff, you'll have a copy for later. But, CRM, it achieves strategic objectives through the development of appropriate relationships with customers, emphasis on appropriate. This requires an integration of people, operations, processes, and marketing capabilities. Now, it's enabled through superior technology, information, and applications of those things. Now, I guess the point I wanted to make here is that buying software or technology is not enabling CRM. Technology is just an enabler. It still requires successful integration of key requirements of customer-focused activities right across your entire organisation. And I worked with a woman named Heather Walker. She was Director of Marketing at the Arts Centre in Melbourne. And before that, she'd worked at the Royal Albert Hall. And I remember her telling me that when they had a major CRM shift at the Royal Albert Hall,